Sorry for the lack of commentary today, but we can take you through a few overs now as this match continues. First innings between Lathbury Lightning and Vikings. Vikings trying to set a total here, but struggling, it's fair to say. It's now 34 for 3, and they've got a very inexperienced lineup today with a lot of young lads learning their way, and here is a prime example of that. Shaw coming to the crease at number 5, and he'll be batting with his Gibraltar coach Sam Bodder, so this will be a great learning experience for the lad. And last week we saw him hit a magnificent 4, came in with not many balls to go in a match where the result was already out of reach for Vikings, but he did hit a very nice 4 indeed, so he'll be looking for a few more shots to remember today. Doing well in defence at the moment, but that's the end of the over. A very good one from Jack Horrocks, as James Scott looks like he might take the ball. Ball's sort of medium pace, slow, medium, fairly disciplined stuff. Does James Scott opened the bowl in a few games ago. And Sam Bodder on strike now, and Sam just needs to relax and enjoy this, because there's not really much pressure, even though there is a lot of pressure. Let's face it, it's up against it big time, so whatever he can do. And that's a fabulous shot, a really good shot. He's not really done much at all there, and a beautiful 4 for Sam. So he puts James Scott away straight away. And Scott will come in for his second. Looks like a wide. It is indeed. So Vikings trying to settle things down now and at least post something respectable. Make a game of this. James Scott will try and tempt Bodder into doing silly things, but Sam's got his head on there and just scoops it down to Brendan McDermott, I think it is, long off, and they get a 1, and Shaw back on strike. Nice straight ball from James Scott, and Axel can't get it away, but every ball he faces will be bringing this young man on leaps and bounds. Playing senior cricket, it's just what he needs. And that looks like a nice little single down to square leg. Very good indeed, keeping that strike rotating, that's very important. We don't want, Axel won't want it himself to be stuck on strike with dots. He'll want to keep that ticking over. Might not be hitting 6s, but he can help Sam with the 1s for sure. And Sam respects that last ball from James Scott. Actually, there's 1 ball left because there's a wide. And same with the last one. Sam giving it a bit of respect. And that's a dot to end the over. Jack Horrocks will come back for his second. on him round the wicket actually. He's bowling spin today instead of his usual seam. That'll be a wide to start things off, but good intent from Axel there, really taking a big swing at it, which is exactly what his teammates will want to see. Anything that's hittable, give it a go. Same with that one, nice shot shape, went for the cut, just missed it, fortunately missed the edge as well. Facing an international bowler in Jack Horrocks, even if he is bowling a slightly weird spin, and that's a superb shot from Axel Shah. That has gone wide behind square leg, and it's a fantastic 4 runs for the young man. Jack gave him a short one and he's dispatched that really nicely. Very good, young man. Comes Horrocks again. Let's pitch one up this time. Oh, it snuck through and Bodder's called a single. Yep, easy run there. Shah was just ball watching for a moment, but in the end, easy run. And it is a bye. And that's a lovely shot from Sam Bodder. Really, really lovely shot. Chose a nice gap, but it doesn't go all the way. It'll cut out for 2. Keeps him on strike, and that's the 50 up for Med Vikings. Be very happy to see that. And to be honest with you, the overs are wrong. Taking a single there, Bodder leaves him in good position to take the strike in the next over. Axel Shah will see off this last one and sensibly defends it. And they'll take a drinks break after 9 overs for some reason. Right, after our 9th over drinks break, we're back ready to go. Sam Bodder facing James Scott bowling. Ned Vikings 51 for 3 of 9 overs. And as it stands, they're going to make a match of it to some extent. But to what extent? You can get to 140 or something like that. It'd be a really, really good effort, because, as I said earlier, the Vikings lineup is full of inexperience and not much is expected from the rest of these lads now. A couple of the bigger names are out at the top of the order. Superb shot from Axel Shaw there, and although it wouldn't have gone for 4 under normal circumstances, some less than excellent fielding means it did roll away for 4. So Axel Shaw doing a great job here, and that comes the end of the over. Fuck. Okay, so no, that's not. So let's do full one. No. That was Sam. Do a 4. No. James Scott.
Just letting you know that the first ball was a no ball, okay?
No. Apologies, trying to keep up with the scoring as well here, so doing the best I can to give you a bit of a commentary as to what's happening at the same time. Axel Shaw doing his shoelace up for a very long time indeed, but you know, sometimes you just want to get it right, don't you? Don't want to be down there again in a few balls. But yeah, the young man's playing really nicely. Hit a couple of fours, a couple of twos, and with Sam Bodder at the crease with him, this partnership is developing nicely. Matt Clenahan next up for Vikings. That's another good shot from Axel Shaw. Just cut out towards mid wicket. .69 for 3 after 11. James Scott comes in for his third. Axel goes back to it and shows some respect. Top ball. Ooh, James Scott pitches that one up and can't get it away. Full toss in the end. And this time he can glance one away, and Richard Cunningham will cut that one out. That's a single. Gets Sam Bodder onto strike. As much as we love to see Axel's shot making here, it's good to see. But Med Vikings need Sam on strike as much as possible, really, to try and move this score along. Oh, and that's another chance for Cunningham, and he's taken it. Oh, what a catch. Marvellous effort, that. Oh, Richie Cunningham, he's done Sam Bodder twice in 2 games. Very similar positions as well. Gully in the first game, that was a bit more point. But same result. Richard Cunningham, who spends the majority of his week teaching others how to catch, does not miss those types of chances. Really good catch, diving forwards to his left slightly, and Bodder has to go. So that was looking quite good between Bodder and Shaw, and now Matt Clenahan, with not all that much cricketing experience under his belt himself, will have to be the senior figure here. 6'5" of him, towers over his fellow batsman. And can Clenahan measure this innings now, hit the bad ones, look for those gaps? He's a very good runner, as is Axel, so there'll be no problem with the quick singles and the quick twos. Let's see what these guys can do. Such a shame for Bodder there. Wonderful catch from Richard Cunningham. And that first ball is very nearly out, but it does go a long way. Was that ball before 4? That didn't go for 4. That.
Okay then. It didn't go for 4. The way that the players reacted, I thought 4, but I didn't hear.
Yeah, it didn't go. Yeah, it didn't go, but the batsman basically didn't run. It was, they would have been out if.
Just clarify that.
Four? Or not 4?
4, not 4.
The fuck? Bit of a risky one from Matt Clenahan there. Went up high in the air, but over Ashish Jani's head in the end. And they do get 2 for it. And now Clenahan's playing very, very aggressively. Coming down a few steps. Gets an edge on that. That's going to whistle away. Definitely get 2. Should get 3 possibly. But didn't go for it in the end. It's fine. And good bit of intent shown there from the Med Vikings man. As we come to the end of the 13th over, and Red Vikings are 80 for 4, and this could be a lot worse considering the early wickets and the inexperience of the team. Axel is playing fantastically well here with 19 runs off 22 balls, really showing some of the senior lads how to do it. Some of these so-called higher order batsmen going for big shots early and getting out, where really you need to get yourself in, you need to build a platform, and then once you get to the right part of the game, that's when you start going for those shots. And I could do with taking my own advice there, because what Axel's showing here is that you can get to run a ball and really build a platform for others in the innings. That looked like it could have been a no ball, but square leg umpire not interested. So just a single for Axel Shah. James Scott bowls again. Decent shot. Clenahan to just claw that out. It seemed to be sneaking through. James Scott bowling some fairly solid stuff. No frills, I think they'd call it. There's a run there, yeah. And after some deliberation, the batsmen do build up the rapport to go for it. And that's what they need to do, keep things ticking over. Very good. Matt Clenahan would love a boundary, I know he would. It would settle him down, and I think you might see a flurry after that. And that is a good effort, but there's a man out there. Clear that up, but keeping things ticking over still. Very good indeed. And Cunningham will come home into bowl again. That's a solid over from James Scott there. And Matt Clenahan will remain on strike for the Med Vikings. And at the moment, 80. Oh, the scoreboard needs doing. 84 for 4. 14 overs. There's a run there, yeah. And the batsmen kind of ran into each other there halfway down the wickets, and it slowed Axel Shaw down, and if that had been a direct hit, it would have been out. But he got away with it. It would have been a very unlucky way to get out. And Shah's not messing around now. He's showing some good intent, coming down to Richard Cunningham and popping him back over his head for a single. Very nice indeed, but just nice to see Axel attacking the bowler, really getting out of that crease. And that's a good shot from Clenahan, and that might be his boundary that he's been waiting for. There it is, a lovely 4, a really good sort of sweep 4, and that will make him feel a lot better. He'll settle down now. Great shot. Just swept a little full toss there from Cunningham. Stepped forward, his 6'5" frame. Didn't need to move much. And all of a sudden it was a full toss. Oh, and they've done it again. He's done it to him. Clenahan saw gold. He saw the bright lights of Manhattan. Cunningham deliberately drifted it into the air. And he's done him. Hook, line and sinker. Clenahan fuming, you can see it now. He just hit his 4. He was ready to go. He was ready to do a significant innings, and he'll be absolutely gutted about that. Replacing him, Zach Simpson. Batted well in the first match, Zach. Let's see if we can do anything here as well. So, who's the most senior batsman now? Well, Zach did bat well earlier, as I say, but it's much of a muchness now between these two. They need to keep the strike rotating, keep things moving. And if there's anything terribly bad, it's got to be put away. We saw Zach do that earlier, although he was preferring playing with the pace because he could then just glance it down. With Cunningham, he's going to have to take a different approach, but that's a good start. Just sensibly clipping it into the offside field and taking his single, gets him off the mark. And that will settle the nerves a little bit from Zach's point of view. And that's not a bad shot from Shaw, but it hasn't gone particularly far, and they'll just get a single for that as well. And that'll bring the over to an end. And we are now 15 overs gone and 92 for 5. And whereas with a Bodder there or a Clenahan there, we might have hoped for 140. I think now you're really looking at getting a run of ball and getting towards 110, 120. But let's see who's bowling. Looks like this is Dave Barley coming on for his first over. Bowls very nice stuff. To be honest with you, been away from cricket for a while, plays a lot of rugby as well, and that's a good start from the big man. Oh, same ball again, but there's a bit of a stumping shout as well because the ball ricocheted off AJ's feet onto the stumps, but hard for me to see. That's a good shot from Shaw. Looks like they're going to be happy with just one. Probably should be pushing for twos, but it's hard to tell. A couple of batters like this to do any more than they're doing at the moment, which is fantastic. Shaw, 23 off 29 now. He's really been the bright spark of this Vikings innings, and considering his age and his experience, that's such a great thing. And Zach doing his bit as well, keeping things ticking over. He doesn't miss many, Zach. He'll get a bat on it. It's just whether or not he's got the power to get it to those boundaries or not. As I say, if he's facing a bit of seam, he can very well glance them away for 4, but with spinners, he's going to need to get all of that frame of his behind the ball. It's going to go the whole way. Oh wow, he's proved me completely wrong there. Zach has just spun on a ball and knocked it for 4 beautifully. What a shot, great shot. It wasn't a great ball, but it needed to be put away, and boy did he do that. Great work. And that moves Vikings onto 99, and if they can do a bit of that, then it's not completely out of the question that Vikings to get to 130. Richard Cunningham bowling his 3rd over. Projected score is 123 now. Shaw on strike, and he's absolutely punished that. 4 runs. Brilliant shot. 4 runs, just left of square, and no one's stopping that. Axel moves on to 29, and the Vikings go past 100, 103. Cunningham, the master, is tamed there, but comes back nicely with a dot, and Axel won't mind that after hitting the first one for 4. He'll be looking to get another one away at some point. And that is a very good shot indeed. And there's 2 there, and they've done it nicely. Shaw onto 31, and that's one to be hit, but Dave Barley's caught it. Axel has tried to polish off a full toss, and unfortunately he's been caught very well by Dave Barley. A sort of short 3rd man, but Yeah, really good innings. What a great innings. 31 off 34 balls. He's been the highlight and the top scorer in this Mid Vikings team. I won't tell you how young he is because I don't know, but he's very young. And that was a fantastic effort. So, 105 for 6 Mid Vikings. Harry Discombe, the next man on strike. The next man in for Mid Vikings. Seen Harry a few times this season. He's really helped this team in many, many ways. Fielding very, very sharp. He's batted some valuable knocks as well. Staying there when needed. He's got a few shots of his own as well and getting better all the time. And there's one of them. Nicely out. And they will run too, yeah. Oh, they'll have to run. Zach's pretty quick and he'll get there. And that's what, that'll help. 2 runs instead of 1 each time. That'll really help Mid Vikings. So these 2 lads need to push what they can. Not a bad shot. Good ball. Ends with a dot. Richard Cunningham goes for 8, and that's the end of over 17. Score 107 for 6. Next bowler, Dave Barley, back for his second. It's a good option to have at this stage of the game, isn't he? Mid Vikings are looking for those, profitable last few overs, and you bring on a forgotten man like Dave Barley. Let's see what Zach can do with him. It's full toss again, and there's definitely runs there. There's 2 runs there at least. Well, not at least, but there should have been 2, and they didn't bother even contemplating it, but that's okay. C'est la vie. Harry on strike. Shot from Harry, that's a point, and that's another easy single. And these boys are really, really keeping the scoreboard ticking over, which is all that can be asked of them. There's no long streaks of dot balls or anything like that. They're just hitting everything, which is great, and trying to be aggressive. And as you can see, Zach's done exactly that there, and they've gone for 2 again. And Harry might be in trouble, but no, Dave Barley has totally missed the ball. Umpire's giving it out. Obviously he realised instantly that Dave Barley hadn't had the ball and said it's not out, but yeah, a little bit finger trigger happy there, but he has been standing in the sun for 6 hours, so we'll let him off. Good running. 2 runs for the lads, the Vikings, and good intent from Zach Simpson with that shot as well. Oh, and Zach's moving around the crease there, making it difficult for the keeper, but done well. Did AJ. A little bit sore. And Barley's just putting a little bit of pace on these turners. That's a wide, isn't it? It is. That's a wide, and they run 1 as well. So there have been a very noticeable lack of wides or extras in this innings as well, which has not helped Mid Vikings, and has been very good for Lathbury. But there's 1 there. They'll take that, the Mid Vikings. And that one's turned down though. No run. Probably was a single there, but Zach didn't look too interested, to be honest with you. He's thinking, I'll just stay up here and wait for the next over, and then I can have another smack at it. Barley's bowled a nice dot to end the 18th over. And the score is 113 for 6. And I think they're going to bring Ashkay Rathor back on. No messing around, they want to win this match. They need to win this match. It's tight at the top. Calpe chasing, and the two are scheduled to play each other on Tuesday, I believe. And that will be a vital match to see who tops this table and gets that spot at the ECL in Khartoum, March next year. So run rate, things like that could all come into it, and that's why Lathbury taking this as serious as they possibly can. Projected score still 126. Let's see how that materialises. Zach does prefer the pace, so he can get those little glances down and maybe steal a 4. Watch Cunningham, no ball. It's a wide. Starts with a wide. Zach Simpson wants it wide the other side so we can get those little edges. Tickle it down there. Zach with a decent contribution here. 9 runs off 6 balls so far. Let's be looking at Ashkay's long run up and wondering what's going to come at him this time. Zach's not scared. Charges at it, and he gets a little bit on it, but it doesn't go very far. Keeps the strike moving though, keeps the score ticking though. That's vital. We can't be waiting for 4s and 6s here. They need to take the 1s and 2s and try and get their way towards 125. 130 would be a result. Oh, it's got caught in his pads. Couldn't get that away, Harry. Decent ball. Strong lineup, batting wise for Lathbury, Charlie Packard, AJ, Ashkay. Dave Barley can bat. And that's decent pace. Very difficult to catch up with that when you're a upcoming cricketer. But keep swinging at it. If you get a little edge, a little touch on it, race away. Nice tight bowling this from Ashkay. Slower ball there. Lathbury Discum wondering what to do with it a little bit. He was expecting another thunderbolt. And there's an edge, but Cunningham is there to stop it, unfortunately, from Ed Vikings. Just 3 off this over so far, the 19th, and that's costly from Ed Vikings as they try and get a little bit closer towards 125 or something like that. 113. Not much difference, let's face it, but mentally. Zach has a swing for it, but doesn't get anywhere near it. It's just too fast for him, but they're doing as best they can, these boys, and they will go into the 20th over, which will be bowled by, I can't tell who this is. Bowler's name, please. Well back, mate. So into the last over. Bowler is Brendan McDermott, not McCullum, and he gets a wicket with his second ball. First one's a dot, and then second ball stumped by wicketkeeper Andrew James, which brings Arjun Jani to the crease to have a go for these last 4 balls of the Med Vikings innings. Can they get to 120? That's the new target. McDermott, the wicketkeeper himself, I believe. Looks like he's got a half decent bowling action on him as well. Let's see what Arjun Jani can do here. Ooh. He's running that, yeah. Zach with the call, and a very good one too. Leg buys. Brings Simpson on to strike for these last few, and that's probably what Mid Vikings want. Can he reach the boundary? Yes, he can. Oh no, he can't. No, he can't. It was just what Zach wanted, a short ball that he could pivot on and use his weight to try and hike it round, but they had man there for that. Jack Horrocks was waiting there, and he's caught him, which means that we'll see another Mid Vikings batsman for these last couple of balls of the innings. I thought we'd have. Zach could hit another 4 there, or a 6. Here comes Sajan Singh. He'll probably be opening the bowling for the Vikings. Zach looked pretty annoyed with that. I think he fancied a 6 there. Should have hit it harder, shouldn't he? I'll tell him that in a moment. Good catch from Jack Horrocks though. Never in doubt. They've held most things today. They haven't been hard catches, to be fair, but still got to hold them. Sajan gets a nice single. Still a chance to get to 120 then. Let's have it, Arjun. Let's see what you got. Let's see. Nice big swing. Don't worry about getting out at this stage. And he has as well. That's a beautiful shot, but it's not going to go for 4, but it will be 2 if Arjun runs, which he hasn't bothered to. Extraordinary cricket. They're not happy with each other, these batsmen, but it was the... Oh, it's just awkward, isn't it? 2 young lads, unsure what to do. No one's sure who's out or whether the match has ended, but the match hasn't ended, but it is indeed the end of the innings. And Sajan and Arjun's not happy about being out there, but they'll still get their 1 run. Anyway, that's the end of the Med Vikings innings, 118 for Lathbury to chase. We'll be back in about 10 minutes or so.
So second innings. Sam Boda makes his way out to the middle to bowl the first over of this Vikings reply. Can only put on 120 in their innings. So run a ball required. Nothing silly. Brendan McDermott to face, and Akshay Rathmore out there opening as well for the Lightning. In comes Sammy. Short, and tried to just get bat on that, but dot ball. So the field here, there's only one out, that's the man at deep point. Everyone else is in the ring. Sam comes in again. Full of ball. And another dot. Slower ball, and completely foxes the batter. Good bowling from Sam. And it's flicked away to the man and the 45, and first runs on the board. No change in the field here, still just the one out. Oh no, there's two out, sorry, third was out and he's actually coming back into the ring now. So third, everyone in the ring apart from deep point. There and there. Another slower ball and they'll take the run this time. Single ends the over, two from it. Could be Sajang to continue. Just clothed bump ball. swing and a miss. Short, and just hit straight to the man at extra. Another dot ball. Again, these two opening bowlers tend to open their spells very economically, and they are doing so again in this second innings of the second game today. It's hit soft enough for the single. Couldn't they get away that away either? So another dot, just one from this over so far. Another dot to end the over, just 3 from the first 2. So, third over, just 3 runs. And it's edged and gone. So AJ, the skipper, comes out to the middle. Samarth gets his first wicket. And left that, no wide given. Slower ball. That was bat first. single taken. Cannot get bat on ball here. Really have to get bat on ball. Come on. Another dot. Slow ball. And Fox is him again. Big appeal, not given. Ends the over with another dot. Just 4 off of 3 now. And in comes Singh again, start his second, and fished at that, and another dot. Making a meal of this reply, I think, Lathbury Lightning. They should be really looking to put this game to bed. And tap down to the man at backward point. And a single taken. Full toss and dealt with really well by Brendan. Slapped away for 4. Single taken to that. Oh, off the pads, but he was well out of his crease. And it was probably lightly off the bat anyway. Oh, good ball. And ends it with the dots. 11 after 4 now. So Sam off Bodo will continue. Again, not really playing a shot, dawdling at it and holding that bat out, but no real shot played. Single taken there. Oh, leg by. Signalled. Again. Another single. Slow ball, and Fox's the batter completely. Good bowling from Sam. Just one boundary from nearly 5 overs so far. Slower and wait for it that time. And I'll take a single to end the over. "14 after 5. Not a good power play. Just 14 for 1 wicket off of 5 overs. Not the best start. will go for 4 runs. Off the pads and go bowler's end, but they make their ground easy. 1 run taken. It's a leg by. Again. Cannot connect at all at the moment. Under 30 in the power play, it looks like. It's a better shot, but the man at deep point will come around and cut that off. Restrict it to a single. And a shot straight to long on. And another single ends the over. That's over. So it looks like Miles Isted.
The umpires disagree. What happened in the York?
I can't check now.
But no way.
No. So just 21 in the power play. So they've got a deep square leg, mid wicket, someone on cow corner. Mid on, long off, cover sweeper on the boundary. Straight to long off. Single taken. Left that, no wide given. That's a big hit, and that will go for 6 runs. That's a good shot. Tickled round the corner. 4 runs. .30 partnership comes up. 20 from AJ, 8 from Brendan. Straight again, but long on will take that for 1 bounce, and a single taken ends the over. 34 for the loss of 1 after 7. And it had to happen in the end. Down leg and flicked away off the leg, and they will have to run 2 here. That won't make the boundary. Nicely in the gap there, and that will go away for 4. It's in the air, and it will bounce and squirt away. That will mean they'll come back for 2. It's a lovely shot again into that big gap, 4 runs. Sort out that camera behind the bowler during the drinks break here. Good reply. Well, all sorts happen then. Big appeal, not given. Leg wise. Ends the over, 45 after 8 now. go for a bite. Well fielded by Matt Clenahan there. That point, stopping that going through the gap, and a single taken. Hit straight into the arms of Sam Othboder, and that is out. That wasn't bowled. It was. JB in, and we'll correct this on the scorecard now. And, yes, out. Caught by Sam Othboder. And we're going to have a break for drinks. We'll be back in 5 minutes. As they come out again, I'm going to wander over and see if I can sort out this camera behind the bowler. There'll be no commentary for a while I walk around. Try and sort this camera out. They're coming out now. That's over, by the way. That's over. That's what was a bye, wasn't it? And that ball. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold, hold, hold! No ball. Follow bar wide. Shot! Partnership of 33 comes up. Here comes Aki again. And that's a great shot by Brendan. That's going to beat cover. Yeah. 4 runs. Good stuff, Brendan. After a slow start, Brendan is accelerating nicely now.
Hasta
Yo te pago.
Guasanagua,
Yo te pago, So the score now 89 for the loss of 2 wickets after 13 overs, and it looks like Hisham will continue. So 31 runs needed off of 42 balls. Brendan accelerating nicely after the slow start, as I said, and JB Jawad 16 off the 15 faced. There's no real urgency, it's only a runner ball needed really, and less than that now of course. There's a big swing and a miss and wicket taken. And Jack Horrocks comes out. Nice shot to open Jack's account with 2 runs.
So very okay. You recorded this or gonna club or?
Yeah?
You recorded this?
And YouTube.
Ah. Last time I was inside the club here. La cogió, ¿no?
Sí.
Una foto que hay ahí por ahí de...
So 98 for the loss of 4 after 14 now. Tyler Garrett. Left arm over the wicket to Dave Barley. Oh, and he's bowled him. So it'll be interesting to see who comes out next. It's Charlie Packard out next. Packard comes in, Tyler Garrett gets his wicket, and Dave Barley has to make the walk back to the shed. So first ball, dot ball. Packard has faced. He felt a little twinge in his rotator cuff in his left shoulder earlier. That's why he retired. He's out there hopefully to finish off the innings here, and that will go wide. .99 the score. 21 required for the win. And flicked away for 6 runs. So 105 now for the loss of 5. Just 15 runs required for the second win of the day from Lathbury Lightning. Oh, lost that a bit, but survived it, and we'll take a single. Ends the over. 106 after 15. And it looks like Sajan Singh will come in for the 17th. In the points table there. Oh, that's a lovely shot. Just tickled round the corner, 4 runs. So just 9 required, or 10 required for the win. 9 levels the scores. Again, and just popped out to the man at point. Single taken, brings up the Nelson, 1-1-1. So 9 now required for the win. JB playing a clever innings, knows he doesn't really have to go for boundaries. Stuck around. Comes out to this one though, and he cloths it, and he lands safely in between two fielders, and that is the luck of the draw, that is. So 3 to come from the over, and just 8 needed for the win. We'll try to flick that away as well, but dot ball. Just missed out on it. Here comes Singh again. Packard just floats the bat out into the air and it beats the edge, and no run. Short and straight to the man at mid wicket in the ring, and a single taken ends the over. 113 after 16, loss of 5 wickets, making a meal of the run chase, really. Look at this points table again. Net run rate is healthier from Lathbury Lightning now. We'll have another 2 points with 1 game in hand on the Giants, and there'll be a Lathbury Lightning Cowpie Giants big game tomorrow night here at Europa Point Stadium. As Packard takes a single off the first ball of the 17th. So 6 finishes it.
Tomorrow again, no?
Oh, well, it was a big swing for a 6, but it was no run.
Give me a call con eso, I'll give you a hand también si quieres.
Está bien, ya. Está bien, ya.
¿Vale?
Oh, went for a big swing again, but that will go for a bye. Trying to end it in style is JB. And it falls down to Packard, who will want to end this for the boundary, surely. Five runs needed. Defends it. Dot ball. Comes Garrett again, and just played out in the offside. Another single taken. And another single ends the 17th over. As Samarth Boda steps up to bowl out the 18th, just 3 runs required for the win now. Short. And JB missed out on that. Well out of his crease now, JB, as a result of that short ball, and I reckon Sammy will mix it up and this will be a slower ball surely. Yep. Another dot. Sammy liked that one. Smile on his face as he goes back to his mark. In comes Sam. 3 required for the win. Oh, beats the bat again. Another dot. Lathbury Lightning really making a meal of this at the moment. 3 dots at the start of the 18th. JB will be looking to put this away for 4 in the game here. And he does. I think it just goes past third and it trickles away for 4 runs. And that ends the innings. Great result for Lathbury Lightning here. 2 wins. Puts the cat amongst the pigeons in the GPL. Sponsored by Dafabet. And we will see you tomorrow evening, 6:45, here at Europa Point Oval with a big game of Lathbury Lightning versus Cowper Giants. Big decider in the league, I think. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow evening. Goodbye.